watching us right now, we are prepared for the election, and we need to tell ourselves one or two truths about this election. This election, like 30 years ago, where we had that great election that later became crisis, we need to
gbèsè tó yẹ kẹ́ ẹ kó tó fi jẹ́ pé èsì tó dá òun ni ó jáde àjọ kan wà INEC lámọ̀ sí ojúṣe tí wọn kọ́ ṣe ètò bá ṣe dìbò àwa tá a wà èèyàn ní àyíṣà ìjọ̀nù ọmọ orílẹ̀ Nàìjíríà ni ojúṣe tí a ní pé káà náà jáde káà lọ dìbò bá a bá sì dìbò tán ká má ṣe jàgídíjàgan torí pé bẹ́ẹ̀ bá lọ sínú ìdílé ẹ lọ béèrè ilé tó bá ń tò bàbá tí ń bẹ́ ń bẹ̀ ò ṣe tí ọ̀dà ni ìyá tó wà ń bẹ̀ ń ṣe nọ́mà kódà àwọn ọmọ gan òṣìwà wò ló fi jẹ́ pé gbòǹ tó wà ń bẹ̀ èsì ayọ̀ wọn ń bá dé kí a lè rẹ́ sí ayọ̀ gbà lọ́jọ́ ọ̀la àfi kí èmi àti ẹ̀ ká gbìyànjú ká ṣe nọ́mà kí nọ́mà ká ṣe dáadáa ni dáadáa ò sí kékeré dáadáa á lọ dìbò bàbá dìbò tán àní tàbò àní ràbò àní ṣe jàgídí débi tá a ṣe jàgan bàbá ṣe pẹ́pẹ́ fún ẹ̀jẹ̀ àṣẹ fúnra wa ni mọ́tẹ̀rí ọkàn rẹ mọ́ rí pé ó di ẹni tó ta ọjọ́ òbí rẹ̀ nítorí àsáró àwọn ojú òpó yìí ń ṣẹ́jú àmọ́ kí wọ́n tó rí pé á sì mọ gbé ìpè kankan ẹnì kejì mi ò lè sàbò ni.
If you look at the situation right now, it's hazy, but as the day goes by, I know better future lies ahead for us as a nation. But you need to understand that for us to get a very, very portable soup and food, it takes time to prepare it, and often, except women who started dropping one or two pieces of meat or fish in their mouth. I'm not talking about rabiu, but when we are in kitchen. So whatever is happening now, let's endure so that we together bake the cake and we now share it. What am I saying in essence? We should be patient with the structure. Forget about the security, is not meant for you. When you go to certain homes as dogs start barking, my boss used to tell me it's not every dog that bark that you wait to stone or to fight, because it will delay us. Forget about the security. Peacefully go for the election, and by the grace of God we have good result and good conclusion. Not inconclusive this time, but conclusive election.
kí ni kan ṣàtì mo fẹ́ sọ pé ó rí pé òfin kan ti wà tí wọ́n ti fi kalẹ̀ ní ọdún 2020 tó jẹ́ mọ́ ètò ìdìbò electoral act lápè tó yẹ pé bọ́ọ̀ bá sì wà wù lóòjúmọ̀ àpótí jígbé ọ̀dà jígbé àjẹ́ pé gbogbo ìbò bẹ̀rùn null and void English sí ẹ̀ ní pé o ti mú ìbò o ti sọ dànù.
The president said that if anybody causes try to avoid this election, they should deal with him decisively.
sọ wá ní English tí wọ́n sọ decisively nǹkan ló strong jù ń bẹ̀ pé bó bá rí ẹni tó bá fẹ́ máa ṣe àṣemáṣe tó fẹ́ máa sì wàwò tí ó jẹ́ àkókò sí ìbò tí ó mọ àwọn èèyàn léèmọ̀ tán bá igbe ayé ò ó mọ àgbo lọ́nu tó pé wọn ò ní já tòsí kí bó tẹ̀ ní bí ó lè rè brother bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń gbọ́ mi ẹ ti ń plan ẹ ti ní ètò tẹ̀ ń ṣe àwọn rádò nǹkan kan tẹ́ ti kọ́kọ́ra bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe dàbúrú lẹ̀ ń wá ẹni ibì kan ẹlágbọ̀n kan ẹlẹ́pàá tó wà ń bẹ ní báyìí wọ́n dìbò fún ẹlẹ́fẹ́ dàrú ọ̀yẹ́dẹ̀ àlùbáǹsì rẹ kí n gbọ́n mọ̀ràn ni èyí tó kú ojú ayé rẹ ò fẹ́ ló ń gbaga kílétò wàá hùwà ọmọlúàbí alẹ́ tó níbò gan àtòun àtìyàwó àti mọ̀lẹ́bí rẹ̀ àtàwọn ọmọ rẹ̀ wọ́n bá ti dìbò tó báyìí wọ́n tán ọ̀nù ni ìwọ wà dúró bẹ̀ bó ṣe ọmọ owó bẹ̀ káre láì dákun o òrùn tó yìí wà ń sánmọ̀ yìí ìtaṣọ ọgbẹ̀ bó bá ṣe wó bẹ̀ mọ́bi tó wò bí ara rẹ̀ sí wọ́n jẹ́ kó lè dé ìbàjẹ́ o ẹ̀rẹ́ ni àwọn tèmi lẹ́rìn ọ̀rọ̀ tí ọba orí bá ṣe sọ mọ́ wò bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mọ́ dàgbò.
Now let's tell our people wherever you are, even in Delta, Igbo, North,
all across the country.
Please understand one salient fact. When you work for these politicians, they will never send their children to do these dirty jobs. And whenever they finish the election and they are there, Abuja straight, you will not get there. Their fences will be higher, and their telephone lines will be changed. Very few of these people. So warn your husbands, warn your wives, and also warn your children that thuggery does not pay, and anybody that is wasted will never live to tell tales. Please avoid anything, and when you are going, please remember that some of these security agencies are from other parts of the country. They might not understand your language, and as such you should be calm and don't even my colleagues in the media should also, because we've had incidents in the past where some of us were beaten up, but I beg you, just try to explain, because these people to have the six senses or everything to think. So please let us play it safe. Now if we look at Lagos, the National Assembly elections, no Labour flag.
ọ̀sẹ̀ náà ọ̀sẹ̀ ní ọlọ́yọ̀ state kan ẹnìkan tó jẹ́ ẹni tó ń lọ fún ilé ìgbọ̀nsẹ̀ kékeré ní tìpínlẹ̀ nípìnlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ wọ́n ní wọ́n mú un náà ọkọ̀ ẹgbẹ́ rẹ̀ wọ́n ti yọ kó nu ballot paper ballot náà ni ṣé àmọ́mọ̀ ṣe ni àṣìṣe ni àbí ṣé ọ̀pá àwọn alákàntàntì wọ́n ní error of commission error of omission error of gbogbo àwọn error láwàá pélé ní àbẹ́lé error àti ẹ̀lẹ́ bí ọmọgbọ́n tí wọ́n dá sí tó pé bí ẹ bá ti mú ẹgbẹ́ tẹ́ ti yọpọ̀ nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ fẹ́ dálẹ̀ yọkọ̀ dé abẹ́.
There won't be election for that.
èyí tó wá dàbí bẹ́ẹ̀ olùsàdé pé tí ẹ̀dá bá ní ebi ń pa òun tó wá ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ tó wá ní bóun bá ṣe rí oúnjẹ lòun ó ṣe jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ kan bá jẹ oúnjẹ èèyàn mẹ́wàá bí ọba sùn mẹ́yàn mẹ́wàá kò ní í gbádùn mọ́ torí pé ebi ń pọ̀ kó ní gbogbo oúnjẹ tó bá ti rí tó kọjá fíù lọ́mọ hàn láì ṣe ṣinṣin mọ́ jẹ̀jẹ̀ kújẹ mọ́ bà púpọ̀ torí àsìkò tá a wà yìí ọlọ́mọ ayékára ni wàrà nílùú ìlú sì fẹ́ kí ohun tuntun kó ṣẹlẹ̀ kí ìwọ̀n tún kó ṣẹlẹ̀ àfi kí èmi àti ẹ̀ ká gbìyànjú ká jẹ́ ọmọlúàbí pàápàá jùlọ ká jẹ́ ọmọ kóòtù òjíire tó rántí ohun tá a fi ṣẹ̀dá ilẹ̀ Yorùbá
kóòtù òjíire ní kọ́kọ́ ọmọ ibo wa o.
irọ́ èdè tèmi àwọn tèmi ilé tán gbé èdè tèmi sọ lèmi ń sọ o ń sọ.
àwọn kan ń sọ èdè láti Sokoto àwọn kan ń sọ láti
Kọ̀ọ̀kan. sọ ẹ̀ńtọ́ sọ lẹ́nu ẹ̀wọ̀ ẹ̀yìn tèmi ilé o tí mò ń sọ ni pé tó o jẹ́ ọmọ orílẹ̀ Nàìjíríà tó tọ́ tó o sì jẹ́ ọmọlúàbí o jẹ́ ọmọ káàárọ̀ òjíire dákun gbìyànjú rí pé o ò torí àsáró torí ohun tó jẹ kò fi bá ohun tó jẹjẹ.
Now the session 2023 continues, and right now we have another guest in the house. We'll be looking at the elections and looking at challenges ahead of us. Challenge, or the most important challenge, is choosing those who will lead us, and also not forgetting that there are certain measures that have been made so that our election procedure or process will be smooth. So abide by it. We have with us Hamilton Ehiem. Hamilton, welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Pé ètò wa lábala ní lábala àkọ́kọ́ àti mẹ́ni àkọ́kọ́ wọ́n ti sọ ohun tó mọ̀ nípa ètò ìdìbò eléyìí tó ń lọ lọ́wọ́ yìí àwọn àdójúkọ tó wà ń bẹ̀. Abala kejì rèé ẹni míì látúgbédé àwọn fẹ́rẹ̀ ìfẹ́sí náà làwọn náà wọ́n sọ àwọn tí wọ́n mọ̀ nípa ètò ìdìbò eléyìí tí ó wáyé kò pẹ́ yìí abáníyàkà wákàtí mélòó kan ló kù tá a fi lọ dìbò. Ẹ sì wo bàbá ní ọmọ ibi ọkọ̀jú sí ọlọ́mọ àwọn kan wà tẹ́ pé ẹ̀ka ibi tán gbà wọ́n mọ gbogbo tẹ̀ mọ́ ètò ìdìbò bí ó ṣe lọ nírọ̀wọ́ rẹsẹ̀ ojúṣe tó yẹ ká kó àwọn àdójúkọ tá a rí àwọn nǹkan táwọn èèyàn nàná ní abala kejì ètò lọ́sàn-án tó láìpẹ́ láìjìnà á ṣe fọ́nrán kan tí ó ṣàfihàn bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe máa tẹ̀ka tó fi jẹ́ pé ètò ìdìbò yín kò ní waste dànù waste English tí òfin ní ṣòfò dànù torí àmọ́ Kamila àtẹ̀báwá àbí tó ti ń kàbò tí wọ́n wá ka alákọ̀ọ́kọ́ wọn ní ẹgbẹ́ báyìí lónìí ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kejì waste ẹ̀ ìkẹta waste ẹ̀ bá ń ka bí ìbò bí àbàtẹ̀ bíi 70 tó ti waste dànù eléyìí kò dára tó ẹ mọ́ sì gbàgbé pé èso tá à ń ṣe yẹn láǹfààní láti wò wá lórí móhùnmáwòrán bẹ́ẹ̀ kẹsì wá lórí ẹ̀rọ rédíò wa Impact Business Radio IBR ojú òpó tẹ̀ fi dàpọ̀ wọn 92.5 FM lójú òpó náà ẹ lè wá lójú ayélujára àti Facebook kẹsì àdó síbẹ̀ tẹ́ bá wo wá ní ti IATV ẹni IATV Africa kẹsì lẹ́ẹ̀ma wá tẹ̀sí máa bọ̀ wá bá sì jẹ́ pé ti rédíò náà ni ó kéré nù ayé o IBR 925 FM Ìbàdàn kẹsì lẹ́ẹ̀ma wá tẹ̀sí máa bọ̀ wá ń bẹ̀ láìpẹ́ láì náà sì fi ojú òpó tá a ṣe sílẹ̀ tẹ́fì ráyè láǹfààní láti pè wọlé.
If we look at this meeting, let's look at this election 2023, 30 years after 1993, where we had same religion ticket, we had everything going for us, and we were all desperate, asking for release from the military. Now we are having something almost similar to that. In your projection, what do you think the election will be like?
I think this time around, Nigeria have to get it right. The campaign has ended. Tomorrow is the big day. So what we are looking at, the electorate should go out and cast their vote. After voting, they have to wait. Honestly, that's just the right thing. You could also stay about 2 to 3 meters away from the polling unit, wait for the result to be counted, and see who will going to win in your own booth. Is very necessary. Then another one is that we just have to maintain peace on that day. Just try and maintain peace. Then don't make any trouble. If you see all those military personnel or the policemen that are around, they are just there to protect you, honestly. So just vote, maintain peace. Area boss or no area boss, like especially in Lagos where you see all those kind of things, just go there quietly, cast your vote. But this time around, we just have to get it right, honestly. That's what we have to do.
Tọ́bọ́ ní ẹ̀wọ̀n òjọ́lé kì í ṣe àṣà o òótọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ pọ́nbélé ni lóòótọ́ ni pé ẹ̀wọ̀n òjọ́lé ò rí fírídọ̀mù tá a mọ́ là ń ṣe fírídọ̀mù kọjá fírídọ̀mù kó o lè bóde ńgbà tó ń wọ̀n kó wọlé ńgbà tó ń wọ̀n di freedom ni àmọ́ ẹni tó bá wà tí ọ̀dà ń bí ètò ìdìbò ọ bàbá chai and there is God ní sọ tó pé bí there is God bá wáyé òun tàn ti ń gbòkúta mọ́ rẹ̀ sínú ohun tí mò ń gbìyànjú àti sọ nìyí wọ́n ní ó yẹ ká wà ní àlàáfíà níbi tá a ti ń ṣètò ìdìbò ńgbò bá ti dìbò tán nírọ̀wọ́ rọsẹ̀ ó wá fẹ́ mọ ẹni tí wọ́n ọ̀dà sáà gbìyànjú kálẹ̀ ní èjì ẹ̀ta ẹ̀rín àrùn bí ẹsẹ̀ abàlà bíi 6 sí 10 kú ohun bí wọ́n ti ń kàbò òdúró ń bẹ̀ mo sì sọ fún yín bàtà bẹ̀rẹ̀ ètò mo ní wọ́n pe ká starter pack wípé omi ẹlẹ́rìndòdò ìrẹsì gàrí gbogbo ohun tẹ́nu oúnjẹ tó ọmọ pọ̀ ọmọ jẹ kìí ṣe tó lọ pín bẹ́ẹ̀ o gbé dání bí ọba ti ṣe mọ pọ́ṣẹ́ gbúgbúrú gan mọ ọjọ́ òkè mọ fẹnu pàdé ẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n rí pé gbogbo ṣe ń fẹnu pàdé ẹ̀ àlàáfíà òun ló wà wọ́n wá tẹ̀síwájú pé ẹ rí àwọn tẹ́ ẹ rí àwọn ológun wọn torí anybody wà ń bẹ̀ torí àlàáfíà wa torí ààbò wa torí kí ìbò lè lọ ní ìrọ̀wọ́ rẹsẹ̀ ẹni tí ó bá ṣe kéré tìfù kò ní kí ẹsẹ̀ ń kúlé ńgbà tó ń ṣe pé òun gbọ́mọ ẹran dé wọ́n sì á pè ọ́ lólè bọ́ọ̀ bá ti mú ẹrù òfin lọ
to election so many states, you find out that during the election you see some party agents are trying to deceive. If you go to the villages, you find out all these elderly women are trying to know what then to come and vote for social political party. I believe that amount they should be able to enlighten those party agents, let candidates people are always watching. Overvoting occurs when you discover that people that register, number of people that register, the vote is more than number of people that register in that unit. Then you now see overvoting. How does this thing happen? When they have a connect with INEC officials.
ẹjọ ń gbọ́dọ̀ ọ̀sẹ̀ fẹ́ sábẹ́ bíbélì lọ́wọ́ yín pé kẹjọ kí wọ́n á sọ fún gbogbo àwọn èèyàn kí wọ́n á sọ fún gbogbo àwọn àyà àtúntò àwọn INEC wa nígbà mìíràn èèyàn débi ìdìbò tí èèyàn ní rí wọn ẹjọ aago méje lọ́dọ̀ ló ká pàdé ń bẹ̀ gbọ́.
aago méje àárọ̀ ló yẹ kẹ́ ti débi tẹ́sì ìdìbò kẹ́ lọ́ọ́ fi yẹ orúkọ yín wò ṣó ti wà ń bẹ̀ àtàwọn nǹkan kẹ́pẹ̀pẹ́ tẹ́ ṣe kó tó dìgbà náà. ẹ ṣeun. ìpè yẹn ti retí ẹ bá láǹfààní ẹ pẹ̀lú àsìkò ìbò tọ̀tẹ̀ yìí ó ti ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ ó ti yàtọ̀ ìjà gbé pé.
There may be difference right now, so get to your polling unit.
ẹ ló ẹ ká san o.
àbá àfàkùnrin látàbúlòkọ.
yes sir.
ìjẹ́ ìmọ̀ pẹ́ẹ́nù òṣèlú.
ọ̀nà ẹ má jẹ́ á sọ̀rọ̀ tó le bẹ́yẹn lórí afẹ́fẹ́. ṣe rí ọ̀rọ̀ tá à ń sọ yìí ò lè yanjú ẹ̀ bí ìgbẹ́ pé kémi àti yín ká jáde ká lọ dìbò lọ́jọ́ ọ̀la ká sì dìbò fún ẹni tó wù wá. We got this message from this person. I bring you greetings from ìpè yìí ó sì sì wọlé ẹja ṣe gbẹ́ ká gbélé yìí. Hello ẹ káàsán o. Hello ẹ káàsán o. ẹ káàsán sà. Hello tí ẹ bá láǹfààní ẹ tí wàá pè padà ojú òpó yẹn kò tọ́. Let me raise my I bring you greetings from Edo State, Benin City. I really appreciate you all for the enlightenment for our people. Thank you so much from Mr. Shegun, Edo State. Thank you so much for believing in our station. Hello. Hello.
ẹ káàsán.
Ẹ káàsán ọmọ orúkọ yín màá sì fi tẹ̀sí ń pè wá.
ẹ káàsán o.
Ẹ ti wà ń bẹ̀ ẹ káàsán o.
ìyá alájẹ ló ń sọ̀rọ̀ láti ìlú Kaba.
They can
They have to do it, honestly.
print another
They have to do it.
for 6.2
It
million.
doesn't mean that they've not checked before they started distribution.
Wow.
6.2 million.
Now, it's all the state that has the highest.
Lagos State has the highest.
Yes. Saying that the political party logo is missing.
Missing.
So what do you mean? What kind of election that you are?
I remember
more than
before
4 years to
now
prepare
they've
for?
been against the INEC rec.
No. Really,
If you are asked, will tomorrow's election make Nigeria or man Nigeria? What will be your response?
it's going to be tomorrow election. People are going to see. It will be very peaceful, and people will choose their right candidate for tomorrow.
Ohun tí wọ́n gbìyànjú àti sọ ni pé ètò ìdìbò ọ̀la yóò tún Nàìjíríà ṣe ni kò ní bà Nàìjíríà jẹ́ àmọ́ kí àtẹ̀mí àtẹ̀yìnká gbìyànjú ká lọ ṣe kíni ká lọ dìbò ká ṣojúṣe wa gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọmọ orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà dáadáa ká lè ní èsì eléyìí tó dùn tí gbogbo wọn tó kàn sí. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon, dear.
Good afternoon, sir.
Your name and where are you calling from? Your name.
Please, I want
ẹ ká máa fọrọ rẹ níkànnì amútajérò tó ń tẹ IATV pé ó ṣe pàtàkì ká lọ dìbò torí pé tàbá gbogbo lè dá àfikà jáde ká dìbò ká ṣojúṣe tiwa. kẹ́yìn náà má wàá dákẹ́ ẹ sọ ládùúgbò yín fáwọn mọ̀lẹ́bí yín fáwọn ọ̀rẹ́ àtọ́jú náà pé Nàìjíríà tá a wà yìí tí ó bá da àfikà gbìyànjú ká dìbò. ẹ ṣeun ẹ ṣeun láti sẹ́yìn.
There's always a funny situation.
kọ́mọ̀rò sí oúnjẹ tí ò sí ń lù ú lásìkò tá a wà yìí.
There's no way they
ṣeun.
wọ́n á gbóúnjẹ wá.
ẹgbẹ́ ọ ní wọ́n gbóúnjẹ wá lẹ́yìn àtẹ̀tẹ̀ èmi ń sọ pé oúnjẹ tó máa tó wá fún yín bá tó pé bí ń pààyàn bí ẹ bá jọ ń jẹ ẹ̀yà ọlọ́mọ akéèyàn sì jẹ́ kì í ṣe gbogbo bí bá ṣe ń pààyàn yóò ṣe jẹun sí bẹ́ẹ̀ bá jẹun ẹ̀sán jẹjẹ wọ́n ní ìjímẹ̀rẹ̀ ìṣọ́gi kò má gògì aládì mọ́tò pé kò sówó gbòòrò kò wá ọmọ jẹun tí ò yọ jẹ ìsàmọ́lẹ́ ọlọ́run
àwọn olóṣèlú á gbé oúnjẹ wá.
ẹ̀yin ó sì gbà lọ́wọ́ wọn ẹ̀ sì jẹ́.
Kíyèsí ara bó ti máa jẹ oúnjẹ olóúnjẹ torí òmò nǹkan tó
wọ́n jẹ ọdún mẹ́jọ níjókòó ẹ̀ kan.
kí tiẹ̀ ṣe yẹn nìkan ìgbà míì bá àwọn ti ṣe oúnjẹ gbé oúnjẹ tiẹ̀ gangan lọ sí.
ó starter pack kì í ṣe ìwà àti sọ gbọ́ lẹ́yìn ìdòdò gbé omi gàrí gúgúrú ẹ̀pà sọ òkè báyìí kó fẹnu pàdé ẹ̀ kí ètò ìdìbò kó lè ṣe.
There's no way they will take food to the voting just to say.
àpàdánù ìpè yẹn ẹ̀lọ́ ẹ̀ka sọ ẹ̀lọ́ ẹ̀ka sọ. Good afternoon, darling. Your name and where you're calling from?
Good afternoon, ma'am. Calling from Benin State.
And your name?
What's the name?
My name is Dorcas Aswa.
Okay, go ahead.
Dorcas Aswa.
Okay.
Sir, please, I'm very happy for this program and I'm watching it and enjoying it.
Thank you.
I also want to tell my people that what is going on now, if you collect 5,000 and cook tomorrow, you will suffer for 8 years. And you are going out to vote. Not people are saying this. Go out and vote for who you think will restore all we lost in Nigeria.
Restoration time.
You're not only the one suffering. So we should go out and vote to restore what our children will benefit in future. In future. So we should stop this. This one is saying this. I will give you this. I will give you. Will eat it tomorrow quite okay, or you will suffer for 8 years.
That's the fact.
So we should come out, even though you don't have transport, wherever you are.
ẹ jáwọ́ pé bóyá rí gbé. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, yes, your name and where you're calling from. Hello, ẹ káàsán.
Media, we should be, gentle with security agencies. We need to talk. Some of us have been beaten purple and green.
So
please, when you are interacting with this security agent, explain yourself better. They are doing their duty.
Are you also doing your job?
The fourth estate of the realm, we're also doing our duty. So please, we are appealing to our colleagues that will be going out. A lot of times, our colleagues have been beaten purple and
brutalized.
So please, let's mind control.
Àti àwọn tádìbò àṣàpẹ́ iṣẹ́ ìwádìí mú kájà rẹ̀ bí a sọ̀rọ̀ ní wá akóròyìn jọ ní wá tá a bá tẹ́ bá àwọn ẹ̀ṣọ́ aláàbò sọ̀rọ̀ ó ṣe pàtàkì pé èdè ahọ́n wa ò lé èdè ahọ́n wa rọ̀ nítorí pé pẹ̀lẹ́ báyìí ó lakọ̀ ó labo ó rí ẹlẹ́ṣọ́ àbùtọ́ ẹ̀ṣọ́ aláàbò tó ń bá sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn wọ́n ní ọ̀rọ̀ báyìí ní yọ obì lápò ọ̀rọ̀ báyìí náà ní yọ̀dà nínú àpò tá a bá sọ̀rọ̀ tútù àgbà táwọn náà àwọn èyí ṣe hàn àwọn èyí sì ṣàǹjọ̀nù tá a bá sọ̀rọ̀ tútù sọ̀rọ̀ náà wùwà tó tútù wọ́n wù sí wa ẹ jáwọ́ pé yìí hello ẹ káàsán o hello. Hello. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Ṣebí táwọn bá ń rojọ́ lọ́wọ́ owó tó lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ wọn báyìí owó tó bá lọ kó gbé lọlé ẹni wọn máa gbé sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ wọn ni lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ tá à ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí ó sì ń ṣẹlẹ̀ àbí tí wọ́n bá ti pàdé lókè kí wọ́n jọ kọ́ mọ́ náà àwọn èèyàn kọ́ fáwọn èèyàn lówó owó pẹ́ lọ́wọ́ wọn owó pẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yìí ẹ̀ kíyà fáwọn èèyàn kíyà já àwọn èèyàn.
Kọ́lọ̀ ń ṣàánú. Ẹ dákun àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ tí ó jẹ́ kí orí àwọn èèyàn wú àti lórí wọn yẹ láti ṣe ohun tó yẹ kán ṣe lásìkò tá a wà yìí ni kò sẹ́ni tí ò mọ̀ pé ìlú dùn ọlọ́run máa kí ìlú lè mọ́ wa wọ́n ní ìlú lè ní mo ní lágbára ọlọ́run ìlú òní wọ́n ti pé wọ́n ní God bless America God bless America jáà náà mọ̀ sí God bless Nigeria bàbá sọ God bless Nigeria á sì wá fi ìwà náà kún òun ló fi jẹ́ pé tá a bá ṣe dáadáa lọ́jọ́ ọ̀la èrè tó da òun náà lákòó nípasẹ̀.
Yorùbá ní rántí ọmọ ẹni tí ìwọ ń ṣe.
wọ́n tún wọ́n ní ilé làwọ̀ ká tó sọmọ ló kọ.
ọmọlúàbí ó ṣọ̀wọ́n lásìkò yìí ṣùgbọ́n ẹ jẹ́ kí káwọ́ pé.
inú ọmọlúàbí tó wá ṣọ̀wọ́n èmi tèmi ń sọ̀rọ̀ ọmọlúàbí lè ní ìmọ̀ pàtó
jẹ́ ọmọlúàbí lọ́la o.
Mr. Hamilton, looking at Nigeria as a country, we have quite some different types of ethnic tribe and we have people of diverse religion, and I believe for some people they must have been told some things at the probably at the mosque or at the church, and now that the bottom line is this: as a family, as a smallest unit, the parents have the major roles to play too in the family setup. How much do you think our parents have actually done talking to their teenagers, their adolescents, the youth on how they should parade themselves tomorrow at the polling unit?
It's not really about the parents, it's about we people that are even in this country. Honestly, people you are in this country, as I say, you wear your shoe, you know where it's pitching you. So people in this country know where we are, the situation of the country today. Somebody does not even need to even preach to you that this vote for social. You know what we are passing. Everybody is passing through. So that's why you see people are actually say, okay, fine. How do we get it right this time around? Your parents even tell you something. Okay, you say no, mommy, I can't do this. This is even students tonight. They know what they are passing through. They know the cost of buying things in the market today. They know everything. They know what they are passing through. So, what we are saying that you don't even need to tell anybody what to do. What they need to do that let them study the manifesto. Let them see who will take this country to a better place.
To the next level. Now talking about the observers. Àwọn tí wọ́n wá láti òkèèrè wá wò wá lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀ bàtà bá ṣe nǹkan lórílẹ̀‐èdè yìí a máa ń gbàgbọ́ pé tí àwọn tó òkèèrè bá ti sọ pé a ṣe dáadáa because if you want to make a reference to MK Abiola's election that's June 1993 election wọ́n ní pé òun ní ìbò tó fẹ́ yẹ pé ó wáyé jù tẹ́ pé ó wà free ó wà fair ó wà centralizing ó wà ṣèkéré kan àmọ́ síbẹ̀ kò gbọ́dọ̀ débi tá à ń lọ bá ṣe wá ń wòde ètò ìdìbò eléyìí tá à ní lọ́la yìí àti ní ọjọ́ 11 oṣù kẹta kí ni àrídájú pé tá a bá ṣe ojúṣe tiwa pé àwọn ẹ̀ka tó kù tó ń ṣe pẹ̀lú ètò ìdìbò wọ́n ṣe ojúṣe wọn láti pé wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ débi tó ẹ̀ka dé lórílẹ̀‐èdè yìí.
He is saying that we've had 1993.
Exactly.
The observer said it was the fairest, the best, but still it was rumbled. And now, looking at the scenario now, what can we do so to make it better than 1993? 30 years after.
Yeah, you know, in 1993, it was the military transition to civilian rule. That was exactly what happened. So the military were still urging for more power. But this time around now, we are looking at from one civilian regime to another civilian regime. I think this time around, what we are looking at, even the way things are going, this election will be free, fair, and credible election.
So what is the role of the international observers in the election that we're having?
Their role is just to monitor the election, make sure the election is free and fair. Honestly, that's what their role. They are already in the country. So their role now is to see that everything is credible, free and fair election. So they are going to give their report at the end of the election.
Tabawa wo ìjẹ́ ọmọ ènìyàn àti ìjẹ́ ọmọlúwàbí, as in looking at our values, our norms, our custom and culture as a person. People will tell you that it's no longer the way it used to be in the good old days. But if does our value have any role to play in this forthcoming election? Okay,
yeah, she's trying to say that our moral value,
exactly,
our ways of life, has it got to do rub on this next election positively?
I think it will play out.
Did I get your
yes, you did.
It will play out honestly. Our value will play out in this election.
Into our values. So you're saying there is not too much decadence when it comes to our value, and there is not too much moral decadence.
Exactly.
Now, what about looking at crime rates and tomorrow's election? You know, this is a fact that we have unemployment in the land. And when you share or doja de ko share and to say kàwé gan ó sì ká gba alákọ̀ọ́kọ́ ó ti ṣe masters ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kẹta síbẹ̀ ó wà níbi tó ṣe ń wá iṣẹ́ tí ó sì ṣe ó dẹ̀ fàyè kí ìwà ọ̀daràn kó gògò sí àǹjínigbé kidnapping rape and all sorts. We did not have an effect on the election we are having tomorrow because in a situation or a country where we have so many criminals or people that have criminal tendency, there's a way it could probably affect the nation. Will it affect it positively or negatively?
It will affect negatively, honestly, because of the crime rate in the country has increased. Honestly, the kidnapping, the raping issue, all this brought down to the leadership of the country. Honestly, we could remember this regime when they were coming, they said they are going to solve all this problem, but yet we are still facing this kind of problem. But we are looking at, okay, that's why it's okay, fine. I heard one lady called and said she will not be able to have money to go. What I urging that, please try and go, no matter what it would cost you. Your vote could count tomorrow. Try and go and vote. People are even coming. Those in diaspora, those in outside the country, they are even coming and vote. So you could see that people are raising
the funny aspect of this election we don't understand. In 2016, the American election there was some infiltration using computer.
Yes.
They said the Russians.
Not election.
We'll get to
that. Not even election. You know, most of this by Modia. This thing is through technology, electronic this thing. There was some story somewhere that maybe they can, intercept some of these results and all this thing. But one thing we need to understand, because she was talking about the technological aspect of people having 2, 3, 4 degrees, and at the end of the day, are people being given computers before election? What are they supposed to do with it? Most times, most times they monitor these results. And they can use it to hijack this thing, do a lot of things.
Like wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ pa pé àwọn tó ti ní ìmọ̀ nípa ẹ̀rọ ayélujára tí wọ́n sì dàrí àwádìí pé wọ́n ní oṣó tàbí àǹjọ̀nú nípa tó ṣe mọ́ pé à ń tẹ fóònù, à ń tẹ kọ̀mpútà, à ń tẹ laptop. Wọ́n mọ gbogbo àpàdé tàbí àlùdé ohun tó jẹ mọ́ ayélujára. They are experts, they are wizards when it comes to internet. Wọ́n lè eléyìí wá wà lára àdúgbò pé àṣẹ gbọ́rọ̀ kan lẹ́nu ọjọ́ mẹ́ta yìí wọ́n ní ilé ìfowópamọ́ tàbí NBC kankan. Wọ́n ní láti èní lọ gbogbo tó yẹ pé à ń fi owó pa financial ni o àti ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ internet ni o wọ́n ní yóò rí gbọ́n. Àmọ́ wọ́n wáyé padà wọ́n ní rárá o àtòrí kìnnì rárá ilé ò lè wáyé bẹ́ẹ̀ o torí kíláàsì wá sí gbogbo òlù tá a fi wọn sójú kan náà. But looking at it very very critically, we have some people that they are good at have a lot of brains, intellectuals in the society that can actually turn the twist of fate if they have that opportunity. Are we now saying such cannot happen at all? Ṣé kò sí àwọn tí ó dòó sí kọ̀rọ̀ tí ó pé ẹ mọ̀ ìdìbò tí àwọn náà wà níbi tá a wà tá a ṣe kíni tá a dà yín lágbo dànù.
You know, in this country, we have some intelligent youth. A lot. If you go outside the country, those people that are doing well outside the country, most of them are Nigerians. They're actually doing well. But what we are looking at is just because this thing boils down to leadership. These youths that I say that they are picking computers and all those, it's just because they have no job. There's a way you could better take them to another level. They can use this their brain
positively.
Yeah, positively and develop this country.
And
that is it.
I mean, growing up in this environment in the 70s.
Yeah.
When anything happens, people are duped. They say Koreans have duped people.
Yes.
Who were these people? They were the Chinese that went all over the world.
Yeah, it means those days. They were duping and all those things.
Now, there's still technology. Today, almost everything is produced in China because the leadership did what they call cultural revolution at that time, because they were mainly agrarian 60s and early 70s. Exactly. Before today technologically they are
hello let's go. Yes sir. Rárá kò sí wàhálà yìí láǹfààní àti pé.
Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ mà lọ́la. Àwọn àtìlẹ́ iwájú náà gan-an ṣé tá a bá débẹ̀ tá a bá dìbò tán torí pé iwájú náà ṣé àádúró síbẹ̀ sí kí á kò lè rọ̀lẹ́.
Ẹ wá bi tí ẹ farapamọ́ sí láti àmọ́ ṣe fàájì wẹ́rẹ́wẹ́rẹ́ mi ní ẹ lọ dago síbì kan mi ní ẹ gégò. Bàbá ẹ wá bi kan tẹ́kọ̀ọ́ àjókòó sí tí àsìkò tó yẹ pé wọ́n ti dìbò tán wọ́n ti ń fún ààyè torí pé ṣẹ́yìntà bá ní pé ká san price yìí bí owó òdíyelé ni ẹ àjókòó síbẹ̀ yẹn ẹ ti gbóúnjẹ díẹ̀ dání ẹ gbómi dání ẹlẹ́yìn ìdòdò ìjọba bá wọn mọ àbíbí àti ní ẹ ti gbé dání tó bá tásìkò tó tí ọkọ̀ bá ti ń ṣiṣẹ́ ẹ̀yin ní ẹ̀bọ́ lẹ́kẹ̀ẹ́ máa lọ lé padà yẹn gan kan yá balẹ̀ pé ní tòótọ́ ọkọ̀ máa ṣiṣẹ́ tó bá ti yá ọkọ̀ máa ṣiṣẹ́ nírọ̀lẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni sà ṣiṣẹ́. Yes sir. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni sà ṣùgbọ́n ẹ̀sùn mọ́ sẹ́yìn bí ẹsẹ̀ 6 sí 10 kó má di pé ẹ̀ ń dà wọ́n láàmú ẹ̀jẹ̀ kan ṣẹ́ wọn tó bá fún yín láyè rẹ̀ jókòó síbẹ̀ sà.
Now,
yes, sir.
As we're talking about this election, something crops in. By this time tomorrow, the elections would have been concluded and reports should have gone to INEC Portal. Now, looking at INEC Portal, would people accept the result? Because, the peace accord and everything, we need to accept it because it's like a game. But if you don't go, you cannot complain.
Well, I think once the election is free and fair, people will accept the election. And let them keep watching the Impact Africa television. We'll be giving them update of what's
from time to time.
We'll
now, let's look at this.
Tomorrow.
There are several agencies that is meant to play their role in making the election a successful one. Exactly. Media is one of them.
Exactly.
Can we a key role to play?
Exactly.
Talking about our station, we know we are the station that gives out the best and a very factual information. Undiluted one. Very hot, very fresh. Give it to them back to back. What is the major role of media houses in all this?
I think the media houses should just up their game. Then up their reportorial news, make sure what they are giving out to the public is exactly what is going on. We don't want confine your information before taking it out to the public. So that's what, because media can incite violence and all those things. So make sure what you are giving to the public is what is actually happening. Make sure you are giving the actual information to the public. Do not disseminate an information that will scatter the country.
One ignorant journalist can set a whole city on fire.
Oh, I tell you, and it's like a chain, it's like a web.
And I will advise our colleagues that will be on the field, don't, because of one misunderstanding, set the whole city on fire or the whole country. Please cross-check and double cross-check
before giving out any information.
And don't just go because you want to break breaking news.
Breaking news can break the whole nation.
Can be breaking waves.
Yeah,
so please, whatever you have your stories, confirm with the INEC officials
before you disburse it
and
out.
And the security agencies. So don't announce results and don't take sides. If there's any quarrel at a polling booth, yours is to report, yours is to record, yours is to bring to the studio.
Ohun tí wọ́n sọ fún wa ni pé fún àwọn èèyàn bíi ti àbáyé tí wọ́n jẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀sọ̀rọ̀ tó ń ti akóròyìn jọ wọ́n ní ẹ bá ti bóde lọ́la wọ́n máa ń pè ìbò kan breaking wọ́n ní ẹ má fi breaking break orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà ọ̀bẹ ẹ bá ti gbọ́ ohun kankan ẹ kọ́ jọ wò kàńdánù bẹ̀ ẹ̀ dánù èlùbọ́ níbi ibẹ̀ ní ẹ kó jọ kó tó di pé ẹ sọ́dọ̀ àmàlà kó mọ̀ di pé ẹ fi breaking news fi break orílẹ̀-èdè kó mọ̀ di pé wàhálà ó dé. Now I was about saying this pé àwọn tó jẹ́ women leader àwọn youth leader àwọn kìnìkan leader ìwádìí sọ fún wa pé àwọn náà máa ń sábà kó owó fún làwọn olóṣèlú máa ń kó owó fún tí wọ́n mọ̀ wáyà rẹ̀ sínú àkáǹtì àwọn ọmọ tó jẹ́ ọmọ ẹgbẹ́. Ṣé ẹni tó jẹ́ youth leader tó jẹ́ women leader ṣé òun náà ṣé alẹ́ pẹ̀lúfẹ́ ìwà báyìí ní ìwà ẹ̀sùn tó tako òfin ìdìbò 2022 electoral act tó ní pé o gbọ́dọ̀ rabo o gbọ́dọ̀ tabo tó sì jẹ́ pé ìwọ tó jẹ́ youth leader ni wọ́n ṣe owó wọ́n wáyà owó sàkáǹtì ẹ̀ ìwọ́dọ̀ wá mú àwọn tó ń fún 10,000 5,000 ṣé lè ṣé kì í ṣe ẹ̀sùn nídìí iṣẹ́ nípa ètò ìdìbò pẹ̀lú àbáwo òfin tó jẹ́ mọ́ ìdìbò electoral act of 2022.
Buying votes is a criminal act, but how do you get them? Because even in Ekiti, some people were flashing money.
Yeah, what of
they say in Osun they were said, but nobody has been prosecuted for this, and as such, maybe this one will be escape. They will get scapegoats.
And see, there is one thing in psychology to deter any wrongdoing.
Punishment.
To deter any negative behavior, punishment must go in accordance to an offense. And if you are into any criminal behavior or any negative, and you are not being punished, there is a likelihood that you commit that offense over and over again.
And even allow some other.
Ohun tí mo ń sọ ni pé tí ẹ̀dá bá wà tí ó wà tí ò dá tí ò sì ríyàn san tí ò ríyàn hún patiẹ̀ kan bá wí ó ṣeé ṣe irúfẹ́ ìwà bàjẹ́ kó tún máa tún wò kó pé kò sẹ́ni tí ó mú mi. Is there any assurance that when anybody not minding your status quo, be it a man, a woman, a pregnant person, a baby person, if anybody commits an offence against the electoral act, how are we so sure that that person will actually be punished and brought to book?
I think the electoral act is what is preaching that, but we are looking at if anybody are doing vote buying, the security agent or personnel should watch out for that kind of person. He should be arrested. But if you are giving any money on that day of election, collect the money and vote your conscience.
Collect and vote your conscience.
The money is your money. It's your money.
Hello, good afternoon.
Collect the money and vote your. Nigeria are more informed now, honestly.
Yes, sir. Your name and where you're calling from?
I'm not talking to decision 2020.
Definitely, sir. Yes, you are.
Yes. Mo ti ń pè láti bí 1 hours ago.
Ẹ má bínú ìpè yẹn pọ̀ ni.
Sorry.
Kò sí ẹjọ́ ṣe pé káwọn èèyàn láti lọ dìbò. Káàdì fọ́dún kun ẹrú ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kejì tá a wà yìí. Ẹ bá àwọn èèyàn sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ fi òtútù bá àwọn èèyàn sọ̀rọ̀ kí wọ́n jáde lọ dìbò. Lẹ́yìn eléyàn ẹ bá ní ti àwọn agbófinró káwọn náà mọ́ sí wa wù. Wọ́n dáhùn èèyàn sí ìdí ẹ̀ láti lọ. Irú èmi ní ìsìn bá máa lọ sí díìsì dìbò ó jìnnà sí mi. Bẹ́ẹ̀ torí pé tàṣà àti gbé mi láti ẹgbẹ́ kan dé ẹgbẹ́ kan bẹ̀tínú ìlú kan náà ni. Wọ́n fún àwọn èèyàn láàyè láti kéde lọ ṣe lọ síbi tí wọ́n bá ti fẹ́ lọ dìbò. Pẹ̀lú káàdì ìdìbò wọn kí wọ́n rí lọ́wọ́ wọn. Kí wọ́n káwọn náà kí wọ́n mọ́ àṣìmáwò ènìyàn. Kí wọ́n mọ́ ìsáàdì àwọn olóṣèlú kan. Kí wọ́n mọ́ ìsáàdì tó ti gbówó fáwọn náà. Kí wọ́n kàn náà wà fíì níwájú Ọlọ́run. Ẹjẹ́ àgájọ rọra wa káwọn èèyàn sì jáde kí wọ́n lọ dìbò.
Ẹ ṣeun. Ẹ ṣé sà.
Ọlọ́run bàbá pé.
Àmì ẹ ṣeun. Ẹ ṣé sà ń pẹ́ pé wá pa àgbẹ̀ kì í ṣe àfojúdi tó pé àwọn ìpè yẹn ń kọlu ra wọn ló dàbí ẹ̀ ń pé bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe pé wá àgbẹ̀ ẹ má bínú. Ètò ìsọ ní àbáwọn òun náà ṣe à ń túra wa ni à ń bẹ̀rẹ̀ wa ni pé àní kó lè da ẹ má jẹ́ àwọn tójú wa ń rí lọ́wọ́ báyìí ẹ jẹ́ àjáde ká lọ dìbò lọ́jọ́ ọ̀la àti ọjọ́ 11 oṣù kẹta kí Nàìjíríà kó lè ní èdè tuntun.
I think what I'm trying to say is that Nigeria are better informed. A friend of mine was telling me that a day to election, do you understand? Politicians they don't sleep. They are not going to sleep this night. They will be moving around. The guy told me that 12 midnight, 12, 1 a.m., 2 a.m. They will be moving around, moving with money. That was. I'm telling you.
That was then.
That was then.
We are praying.
Well, we have the beavers.
Yes, exactly. What I'm saying is that those money.
Collect and spend it. Mr. Minty from you.
Vote your conscience.
From you. Hello.
Vote your conscience.
Hello, ẹ ká sọ.
Vote their money.
Ẹ ká sọ Ayọ̀dèjì láti Kogi.
Yes sir, láti Kogi ẹ ká sọ.
Níbo ní Kogi o?
Ìsanlú.
Okay.
Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ mọ̀ ṣé àyè wà lẹ́kẹ́ ṣé àrẹ́jùmọ̀ wà fún àwọn àgbàlagbà tó pé wọn mọ́tò ẹ̀kọ́ ìbò sí nínú ẹ̀.
òun náà là ń sọ lórí ètò pé àmọ́ bóyá INEC ti ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ṣe gbìyànjú láti pé àwọn àgbàlagbà yìí tí wọ́n fi ń lọ waste ìbò wọn àwọn náà ń dìbò jù.
torí ó yẹ kí àwọn àgbàlagbà wọn yẹn báyìí tí wọ́n ló yẹ ẹni pé lágbàjá ló fẹ́ dìbò fún ó yẹ kó sí àwọn agent fún àwọn kan bẹ́ẹ̀ tó yẹ lọ dìbò sí ibò míì.
ẹ ṣeun láti ìsanlú.
ibo níbi tùmí gbàgbà náà ó máa ń kọ́ sí wàhálà àwọn agent bíi PDP.
wọ́n kàn mọ́ tiwọn lọ́pọ̀ ọ̀pọ̀ ni.
wọ́n máa ń jà lórí ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn. ó yẹ kó sí àrígbẹ̀ fún wọn yẹn fún àtọ̀dọ̀.
ọ̀rọ̀ gidi lẹ́sọ lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀ gba àwọn party agent yẹn máa ń mú àwọn ìyá àgbàlagbà yẹn tó máa ń tì wọ́n lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀ kódà wọn ò ní jẹ́ mọ́ kókó ibi tó yẹ kán tẹ ìka sí.
But let's look at it from this angle. If an elderly person is going to vote, he or she should discuss with the children. Each party has its own logo.
bẹ́ẹ̀ bá ti rí àwọn eléyìí ni ẹ dìbò fún.
So they should understand the logo of their party.
ẹgbẹ́ eléyìí kan báyìí ló wà níbẹ̀ ẹgbẹ́ eléyìí báírò ni ẹgbẹ́ eléyìí pẹ́ńsù ni. hello good afternoon. ẹ káàsán orúkọ yín àti ìjẹsìn ń pè wá. ẹ káàsán o. ó yẹ bá wa dá sẹ́tò ẹ dákun ẹ̀yin rédíò tàbí tẹlifíṣàn yẹn sílẹ̀ ẹ̀yin tẹlifíṣàn tàbí rédíò yẹn sílẹ̀. ẹ̀lú ẹ̀yin tẹlifíṣàn tàbí rédíò yín sílẹ̀ ká lè gbádùn ara wa. etí ò gbọ́ méjì. ó kàn hàn ni ẹ dákun tẹ́ ẹ bá ti pè wá ẹ̀yin tẹlifíṣàn tàbí rédíò tẹ́ fi ń gbọ́ wá ẹ̀yin sílẹ̀ ká lè jọ gbádùn ara wa etí ò gbéjì. ẹ̀lú ẹ káàsán o. yes sir ó kàn yín àti ẹ̀ ti ń pè wá. Yes, sir.
Reduce the volume of your radio.
Ẹgbẹ́ yín tẹlifíṣàn yín tàbí rédíò yín sílẹ̀ ká lè gbádùn ara wa. Ó kàn hàn sí wa létí ni. Kí wọ́n ṣe wá pẹ̀lẹ́pẹ̀lẹ́ ibi wà ń lù ú. Ó dáa ti gbọ́. Hey, let me pick this call, sir. This person has called again. Hello. Ẹ sà ẹ káàsán o. Orúkọ yín àti tẹ̀sí ń pè wá. Yes sir, ó yẹ bá wa dá sétò. Ó lè gbé machine àbí mọ́tò ṣùgbọ́n yóò ṣe kúrò ńlé kó má gbégbà tí ìséde tí ó ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ ni ó má lọ há sí àárín ọ̀nà. Kí aago méje tó lù. Kágo méje tó lù kó tó pé ìséde bẹ̀rẹ̀ ní kẹsì jáde kúrò ńlé tẹ́ fìráyè láǹfààní láti débi tẹ́ ti fẹ́ dìbò kó má rí pé wọ́n lọ da yín padà láàárín ọ̀nà àbí èèyàn lọ rí nǹkan kan. Ẹ ṣeun.
Sorry for
ẹ má bínú pé àdá yín tó àkókò tí ẹ ti ń ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ sí ń kó wa pàpà mọ́ra wẹ́rẹ́wẹ́rẹ́ tó wípé bá ní aago 5:00 ó ti ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ ó kù ìṣẹ́jú 17 tó túmọ̀ sí pé láìpẹ́ láì náà kó àsíá tiwa àkókò lórí ètò lẹ́nìí ẹja wò kó bíi 2 sí 3 sálẹ̀ gbé. Hello.
Good evening.
Hello, good evening. Your name and where you're calling from? Hello, please. Whenever you break a call, kindly do also about turning down the volume of your television and your radio set. Hello. Hello. Ekason. Hello. Good evening.
Where are you calling from? Your name?
Hello. Good evening. Your name and where you're calling from? We lost that call. Let's see this. Hello. Hello. Yeah, Mr. Hamilton, it's almost we have some minutes more to do the show, and I would like you to give us your parting shot of the program this afternoon. What do you think is the best thing anybody and everybody should do?
I think the best thing to do is to go out tomorrow and cast your vote. Use your index finger, cast your vote to the political party you feel that can take Nigeria to the next level.
Nigeria to the next level.
Exactly. Then I've seen a family, like what we were just saying, I've seen a family where the children are saying, I'm going to vote for social political party, and the parents are saying,
Party B.
So there was kind of argument, and the parent was able to say, if you vote for this party, I will not give you food.
Like a kind of intimidation. It happens, and we should not intimidate our children.
Yes, let's we are mature enough now. Nigeria come with age where I can belong to a political party, and my parents can also
sure. The individual differences.
Let there be peace, and that's what we.
So, Mr. Hamilton, thanks for being there. We actually enjoy your period on the program this afternoon. Is this 2023, Mr. Olisa?
Decision 2023 continues tomorrow by 8 a.m. We'll open our studios from Impact House, Kolapo Ishola Road, Ibadan, Nigeria. It's been a very wonderful time with you, but we tell you, Decision 2023, after this, we are still here on our radio and television. You can also get us on Facebook or go through what we've said on Facebook so that you will be part of us. It's a station that has a divine mission to impact positively on everybody watching us. Very special thanks to those that
even before giving our thanks to our crew. It's been a wonderful time on Impact Africa Television, IATV, and on Impact Business Radio. That's two stations that's always giving you the best, the fact, and undiluted information. And Decision 2023 is a program that's been staged for this electionary period. It's a period we always enjoy. Tomorrow, like you said, we're going to enjoy it back to back. On time, we're going to say, "Name that way." But since the guests see, and say they you, but we short to show see, "Maba because je on it Nita, if I say what's going to happen, let's say you enjoy as they go now. Gbogbo ẹ̀ lákòpapọ̀ tá ṣe kíni tá ní fún yín torí pé ìgbádùn tí báyìí òun lè ṣe tí àwa wà ń bẹ̀ fún yín láti máa fún yín back to back. Àwọn má gbàgbé o bá fẹ́ kó orílẹ̀-èdè yìí da ìwọ gẹ́gẹ́ bí ẹnìkan láti ní ìwà tó dáa lọ́wọ́ kò sì rí pé èròǹgbà rẹ àti èrò ọkàn ẹ̀ sí orílẹ̀-èdè yìí èròǹgbà dáadáa ni. Mr. Olisa, over to you.
As we dey speak
I dey speak Yoruba now.
As we dey speak Yoruba, we too dey speak
pidgin
and everything.
We dey speak Hausa, Sonu Yagejia.
This station is
giving it
all
to you.
for you.
Yes, giving it to the way you want it.
Decision 2023, we must be careful to make the right decision. Remember one important fact: for people like us in our very advanced age, if you don't,
you are an old man.
If you don't take care of your children,
are you an old man?
I'm not an old man.
Okay.
The English says a man is as old as he feels, not
so
as
like
old
how old
as
are you?
Don't you ask? Okay, I won't ask you. Okay, now let's quickly tell you something that this station is all out for you.
Yes, definitely.
After today, tomorrow, next tomorrow, we are open to, since you've been enjoying us, we want to come to your environment.
To your doorstep, to your bedroom, to your living room.
Marketing is another issue.
Yes.
Consider us in your marketing proposals in the nearest future. March 11 is still for the
gubernatorial election.
We will still be here.
State House of Assembly.
But note that Impact Africa Television, Impact Business Radio, they call it Amutajiro. We are the only station in Nigeria that is radio station that believes